Hi guys, so the next up in my mermaid nails is shell inspired nails. So we're starting off with this beautiful purple shade from Dali Artistic, just as the base, because if you've watched my retro My Little Pony nails, it's going to be similar to that sort of shell nail, this one. So we're going, after I've done 2 coats of that shade, I'm going over with a base coat because we're going to use that angel paper that you just saw me waving about in front of the camera. So just to sort of give, like, you know, that aurora effect. So we're just chopping them into triangles, should I say, and just sticking those on. So put that one the other way round. So obviously we're putting this onto uncured base coat before we cure it. I mean, you could do smaller bits than I have done, because probably might have worked better, really. But so I've cured that, and now I'm going in with the base coat again to seal it. And then we'll cure that and then get to work with the builder gel. So I've put this on my palette, so I'm just, like, if my brush goes off screen, that's where it's going to. So we're going to sort of do the shell design now. So we're blobbing it on thick at the top and coming down into, like, thinner and less builder gel. And I'm just flash curing that in between, although I don't think it really needs to, because builder gel, it doesn't sort of move about as much as normal gel polish does. So you can see what kind of pattern we're going for, I hope. So just from the sides down to the middle, just making sure it's a bit thicker at the top there. And then I only did 3 on my nail in my My Little Pony set. So I'm doing just a little bit more than I did the other day. This builder gel is really easy to work with. It's from Beetles gel polish, and I really like this one. I do have one from, I think it's Urban Graffiti, but I don't like that one as much. It's just about trying to get, I didn't want it to be wobbly lines, but I think I've done sort of alright. Then we'll just do one more. Then we're not going all the way down to the bottom of the nail, because I'm going to put a pearl at the bottom of the nail. Very Little Mermaid-y style. And then we'll fully cure that. And then we're going to go over with a no wipe top coat, ready for the chrome. I do find this top coat is really good for the chrome application, if you're looking for a good one. So we're getting all over that, because I want the chrome to go over the entire nail, not just the 3D bits. Then we're using that chrome from Nail Stamping Queen again. And we're just going to wipe it all over with an eyeshadow applicator. Such a pretty chrome. I do quite like how this nail turns out, actually. It's very nice. And then we're going to go over with a base coat to seal that in. it does sort of end up looking a little bit less 3D with all the coats on top of it, just because we wanted to go over the whole nail with the chrome, but it still has the same effect and I still think it looks good, so well, I do anyway. So when we're using that rhinestone gel glue thingamajiggy again, and we're going to use a big pearl this time. Right at the bottom, using my silicone tool to pick it up, and then just faff about with where you want it to go and give it a good old cure. So then we're going to go over with the top coat because that's this nail finished. So make sure you get it on all of the bits. We're not going over the pearl, but we're going in around it, so it's nicely sealed on there. And then that is that nail finished. Woohoo! See, not as 3D as it started, but a good effect anyway. So next nail is starting off with a turquoise base, and we are going to make some 3D shells to stick on. I did actually think after I'd done this video, I thought of another sort of like shell inspired nail that I've seen recently, but I might do that in another one. Because I've already filmed this one. And then we're going over with this beautiful turquoise glitter gel polish from Beetles gel polish. Oh, honestly, it's gorgeous. And then we're using that flubber again. If you've seen my previous videos, can't get into the damn packet. So we're going to make a little shell and a big shell. So we're making the little one first. I'm just going to roll it into a ball. Pop it on the nail. And then you're going to use my silicone tool to sort of smush it about, model it into the shape that I want. The bigger one ended up being better than this one. I'm not going to lie, it looks a bit squashed, this one at the top. But, so I'm just flattening it down with the silicone tool and then making shell lines with my little cuticle pusher tool. I hope you can see what I'm going for anyway, and you'll see it better on the bigger nail anyway. So we're making the bigger shell. So we got a bigger blob of the flubber. It is so good. I love this stuff. I want to make loads more 3D designs. And then we're popping that on at the top there. So then we're squishing it down into the shell shape. I think it's always easier working with bigger, like, bits of the flubber anyway. It's easier to mould. So there's our shell shape. And then we're just going to score those lines like we did on the other one as well. And there we have, that's going in the lamp. And we're going to mix these colours together to make the top colour of the shell. But the bottom one is going to be white. So we're going to go in with a couple of coats of this white. And then I'm just going to mix a little bit of grey into it, a little bit of black, just to do sort of, you know, where the edges are, the grooves, just to sort of, I'm just wiping away because it was too runny, that like first layer. So I'm just wiping away the excess. And then going over it again with just a second coat of white. and then just going in around the edges, making sure I've got all of it. And we're going in with that slate grey just down those little grooves, just to give it a bit more definition, bit more depth, because it is a 3D shape, obviously. So just going around like so. And I think I do blend those in a little bit, just didn't want them to be too harsh. And then I've mixed all those colours that you saw together to make sort of like a corally, pinky shade for that top shell. So as you can see, it's not very opaque to start off with, so I do another coat of this one. And then, as with the first little shell, we're going to go in with a darker colour in the little grooves. But yeah, you want to make sure you get all around your little shape. Honestly, this stuff is so amazing. I love it. Like, oh, so cool. I keep thinking of all the different things I can make. So many ideas. So I've cured that. And we're going to go in for the next coat of this one. And then we will go in with the darker shade for the little grooves. Pop that in the lamp, I think. And there we have. Going in with the darker shade now. Just around the edges as well. And then I wanted it to be a little bit shiny, so I'm going in with Snow Queen from the gel bottle. I just wanted it, I don't know, to have like a shimmery feel, because obviously it's on a sparkly nail. And we'll put sparkle on the top little shell as well. Or big shell, should I say. Not loads, just enough to make it a bit shimmery. Oh, I wonder what it would have been like if I'd chromed it. Now I'm disappointed I didn't chrome it. Never mind. So there is that one. We've cured that now, and I'm trying a matte top coat on the white one and seeing whether I like that one matte. But I'm going to cure that first because I don't want to matte the other one if I don't like it. On the white one. I'm going to shiny top coat that one. I think it looks okay. But I don't know. I like it. I like things shiny. Like a little magpie. And there we have it. And then we'll shiny top coat. Oh no, I forget. We're putting some pearls on this nail too. So I'm just dotting about where I want the pearls to go. Just putting 3, sort of smaller than the big one we put on the first shell nail, but still quite big. A medium pearl. And there's 1. There's 2. I really like these pearls. They're just from Amazon. And there is that nail cured. We will shiny top coat now. So, as I've already top coated those shells, they don't need top coating again. Make sure we go in between those pearls, not over the top of them. Or as best as you can anyway. I should have probably done it with like a little brush, but never mind. And there we have our second shell nail. I love them both, not gonna lie. Thanks for watching, guys. Give me a like and subscribe if you liked it. See you later. Bye.